सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखमाप्नुयात् सर्वेत्र सुखिनः सन्तु सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखमाप्नुयात्. And I think we did that prayer when we used to do group meditation and devotional service. But this is standard prayer in Sanskrit, and almost all Indians would recognize that it's done constantly. Sarvetra Sukhina Santu. This is the prayer, universal prayer. So not, just limiting to my community. And this is why I say, God bless America. That is very limited. Just why America? God bless humanity. God bless all the living creatures. See, expansion. Because even though it's much better than individuals like nation, but still there is greater potential. So compassion is looking at the need of others rather than our desire to help. Okay? So that is compassion. And just a simplest example, like we go to other countries and we want to help them. What we are doing is we are trying to impose our idea on them. You are very poor. You don't have running water. You don't have toilet. You don't have enough food. We can provide you this, provide you that. But really what they need is something different. So we impose on them what they don't want, and we don't address the issue what they want. And this is why, in spite of giving all the donations, we create enemies. So, on the other hand, Buddha sent his patriarch, okay, to spread the peace. I'm just comparing. Patriarch, like 2,500 years ago he lived, so all through the time. And this is why they went into China, they went into Burma, they went to Sri Lanka, and all over and spread the message. So Buddha sent his patriarchs to other country, and he says, you are going in a strange land, and suppose they don't talk to you, don't give you food, what would you do? They said, I'm still thankful to them because they did not beat me, They just give me food, I can survive on berries or something. How about if they beat you up? They beat you up, that they say, I'm glad they did not injure me with weapons. How about they injured you with a weapon? I'm grateful that they did not kill me. I would still teach the message. So Buddha is testing their devotion. And he says, it goes further, I forgot the whole story. But then suppose they kill me. So I said, even if they kill me, at least I have spread the message of love and compassion. So this is the approach. And Buddha said, you are now ready for that. I heard the Dalai Lama something, that's just something. And the Tibetan monks, okay, they practice non-violence, practice to the extreme. And in Tibet, Chinese came and punished those monks, hardship, and they tolerated this. So Dalai Lama asked him, what was the hardest time for you? Something like that. Like being in the camp, concentration kind of camp, under Chinese influence and punishment. So my punishment, my only problem was, one time I was losing compassion for them. It's just that they torture me, but I wanted to have compassion for them in spite of all the torturing. That means I just had a little bit anger in me. That was my greatest problem. See, looking at this. So I'm just giving you an idea.
I like that one. That's a good one.
I think Dalai Lama, somewhere I might be mixing up, but that's basic essence. So compassion goes so deep. And bottom line, to make it simple, compassion gives you joy while providing service. It makes you expand, it makes you evolve. That's compassion. But it makes you miserable, it makes you angry, you become frustrated. It's not compassion. So all these words are tricky. And this is why all the words in original language should be maintained. Like in Yellow Book, people say, this terminology is confusing me. I say, read the English part for now. But later on, there is no parallel word in English. So if you use only English word, you would misinterpret and lose the concept. Like karma, dharma, for compassion, the karuna, the karuna is compassion. But things like so many words, there are no parallel in things like that. Okay. Let's do a little bit of stretching. It's a stretch.